Quick update, fam. We are in the live trade at the moment. As I said before, I will implement live trading into the content. So while that is happening and recording, I'm not going to sit at my charts. I'm going to listen to some self-development, do 500 burpees to get the blood flowing, get a workout in, exhaust the body, etc. And then I'll update you guys later. Today we are going to break down a live trade, and we are switching the content up a bit different. Basically what I want to do is bring you guys on a journey. I want to show you how I'm getting funded, what trades I'm taking, when I'm funded, getting payouts, scaling my everything. I just want to show you guys the raw stuff. I will continue to teach. I will continue to put videos out that will help you guys as traders and develop. What I really want to do for you guys is show you my system, my journey, show you the process that I go through. More than likely, what it will be is me trading in the morning. When I do trade, I'll record those trades for you, live trade those things. Of course, I won't be at the charts, but what I'll do is start to react to those videos and break down my thought process, what I did and why I did it. With that being said, today's trade I did live record it. It was my first time actually doing everything, so I have the entry, I have me in the process, me marking the charts up for about a minute, and then it went into my YouTube. I listened to a lot of self-development and stuff like that while I do burpees. When I'm trading, I always go do burpees. I do 500 a day, so you'll see that, you'll see the start of it, and then I'll go into the charts, break down the process and everything. So let's get to the charts. Remember, we have a goal to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, show some love, and hit the like button. Turn on the bell notifications so you can stay updated and make some professional profits. Let's get it. So as you can see on my charts, guys, again, I promise next time we go over this will look a lot better. But I want to show you guys a ton of stuff. I'm going to crop out some stuff, but I will show the P&L. So as we start, we look down here. This is a video. It's 15 minutes. But the 14 of the minutes was like all personal development, as you can see. So we'll be going over the trade and I'll show you everything, thought process, but we'll actually go break it down on the actual charts and then get you guys out of here. But right now, as you can see, I have two 50K combines. So if you on Top Step, if you don't know, up here you can show I have two accounts. They are challenges at the moment. And right now I started these. I took two big losses yesterday, which were $1,000 losses. Reason I took those is because I was going to the airport. I had to take my brother and sister to the airport. I was trying to catch some moves in Asia, and then New York was like really choppy. The setup I had, I switched my bias and everything. So I just had a rough day yesterday. It happens. And when I'm taking these challenges, my goal is to pass them in 1 to 2 trades. More than likely, that's what I do. So as I'm allocating profits, allocating capital and things like that. If I miss one or fail one, it is what it is. But I'm not taking them like nonstop. I do my live account, and what I want to document for you guys is my funded accounts and show you everything that I'm doing, the profit. So with that being said, we'll just start from the beginning. Watch a little bit slow. I'll probably speed it up, but talk through it. So where I'm showing you guys this now, let me move this out the way, is we are in this trade, and essentially what we are looking to do is we had a nice push up on NAS. So I was actually looking for a price to go a little lower, but that bullish showed me real intention. So I assumed, hey, we're going for these highs or something like that. Now, because this account is down, I want to get in something that's really tight, get to break even as fast as possible. And then if I get like a 1 or 2, a 1, 3, 1 or 4, I'm taking it. So in this case, we're just making sure everything is adjusted, making sure everything is lined up here. And then as you can see, we just fixing stuff. I was trying to make my mind up, like, do we go for the high? Do we go for the low hanging fruit? The close, the crazy hanging fruit. So I'm like, just trying to figure that out. But essentially what I want to do here is I see this big push, and this big push took out some lows, and then we got a nice doji and we got a big move. So I entered. So as you can see right here is where I start messing stuff up, but I did enter this trade, and I was like kind of just like, all right, I'm gonna go to the next thing and go from there. So everything that was on this screen ended up being here. So what we're gonna do is go to my charts right now. So as you can see on this account, up 1,200, roughly a little bit in profit, and then on this account up 1,100, a little bit in profit. Both of these accounts were at like 48,000. 48,000. So one trade and it was quiet, but I understand that, and the trade I took, the entry was down here, as you can see. So essentially, if we go to our time frame just really quick, again, this is like a dog kind of video right now, but I will figure everything out with the live trade and make sure I can have all things on there. That way you could just see it, and then we could go back and we can react to it and break everything down. But today it's a little iffy, but I do want to bring y'all some value, make sure everything is everything. And remember, we do have a goal to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. I do appreciate that. Now let's get into this trade. We took two today, and I want to show you both. On the hour time frame, you know, NQ was pushing, and how I look at it is we already took this high. We're probably gonna go for this high, tap into this fair value gap area up here, and then we're gonna like hit a level of like some type of resistance and just start reacting to the downside to pull back. As price was around this area during the day, as you can't see right now, I was just looking for a push up to those levels, and that's exactly what we got. But I actually took 3 trades, a small loss. So at 9:30, I seen that I mapped out this buy level here, and I was like, hey, maybe on a 1 minute price will come down here. It'll eliminate all this liquidity. Internally, we eliminate that liquidity. We good. Like we got this. And I'm like, this level could be, you know, liquidity. So when we got here, I actually took a small little entry on this fair value gap, trying to see capitalize on some 9:30 volume. So all I wanted from that 9:30 volume was a push to break these lows, go break even, and then just either buy from here or get taken out at break even. But what it did is I was like $300 up, and it took me out for minus $180 on both accounts. Didn't care. It was a nice little, it would have been a scalp. So sometimes when you scalp, you get eliminated. It's cool. But what did happen was something really good was we actually wicked that level, and then we just blew up. And all I was doing was waiting for the pullback. And the reason I understand what the pullback is that, one, we got this nice fair value gap right here, right? But on top of that, we have these lows. This was where the money entered the market. So I just figured like, hey, let me take my fib. I got the fair value gap from this low to this high up here. The 618 level, I'm gonna enter. That's it. Like, I don't give a damn how large the stop loss is. Just give me that, and then I'll manage from there. We put our stops here. They might have been covering this low at first just to give us space, but this was the true stop loss I risked for that level. And then it was like, this was our break even level. You probably, if you rewind and go back, I did all this during the live trade, like I showed you the break even, but it was just bugging out. It's all good. But this is where I broke even. We closed above that. We started wicking away. We pushed up, and then we got up here. And when we went break even, what I actually did was put my stops here first. And then I did want to scale in here, but this high never got taken, so I just never scaled in. And I was like, hey, we'll see what happens. And then price pushed up. I got out early instead of going for that crazy high up here. I just got out early right here for a nice like 1 to 2.5 or so. So this is roughly the entry, and then we secured that. That was a $900 trade. We had a few options, so I knew that I mapped it out and it worked perfectly, but I was actually helping my fiance with some of her business stuff during the time. So I wasn't like locked in, but I was helping her work on some content stuff. So essentially, this level I mapped out. It's a support resistance flip, supply demand flip, whatever you want to call it. Supply enter here, we broke it, come back to it. I did want to take an entry here, but I don't have a lot of back tested data on this, so I wasn't too confident. So what I was hoping was a reaction, but we come lower, and then I take an entry to take out this high and then get out, and I'm done for the day. But actually, what I ended up doing was I let price come here, and I was like, maybe price is going to come deeper down here and buy. So what I essentially did was I wanted to break $1,000 on the day. That's all I wanted. In my journal, I said make make $1,000 to $1,400, and that's it. So I was at 9 something. I'm like, bro, I need $200, $300. I'm out of here. So what I did was say, hey, this is a nice fair value gap. What we could do is get a nice reaction. This is liquidity, so this is where price wants to go. But price was just sitting here. So I'm like, hey, I'm trying to get in and get out. So all I did was put my stops right around this high right here. Price came here. I actually entered like right here. So it was like this entry right there, and then I got out. It gave me a crazy reaction. So it was almost a full 1 or 2. I only risked like $100, and it gave me like I think I made I risked $200, and it gave me around 2 something for both accounts, almost 3. One account had 330, and another account was like 2 something. So this was our other trade. This I did live trade as well, so I'm gonna pull that up right now. All right, guys. So here's the second trade that I did show you. I just took the sell. Let's see if the live. I don't know what the screen did. I haven't even looked at it, but let's see what happens here. So as you can see here, all we are doing is just entering a position. As you can see, I put my take profits down here, and it was just like, hey, like it's one of those things like we either we win or lose, and we not up for 1,000 or we up for 1,000. So going for that 1,000, all I'm looking for is a nice reaction from here. And that was really it. Once I get a reaction, I'll be happy. So here I'm just kind of waiting. This could have easily just blew us out the water, but here I'm checking the 5 second to see. This consolidation shows me an expansion is going either down or up, so I'm just preparing for this. But again, I know this is pure liquidity, so all I'm looking for is not a full move, but a strong reaction to come to the buys and then go from there. I don't want the buys right now, even though that's a long-term move. I was just like, hey, like, this is a valid trade for me. Let's get in, get out, and then go from there. And as you can see, we just kind of sitting through it, starting to play around, and then skip ahead a little bit, and then we start to get this crazy reaction. As you can see, I'll let that play like the next candle, and then I'm like, oh yeah, you know what, not gonna be greedy today, we're just gonna take it happy. So this one I was actually able to record because it happened super fast and I wasn't on my computer, but yeah, I'm like, hey, let's just take those. And I believe the other take profit was you know, there already. Yeah, that one had already got taken out by itself because I set a TP, so that's why it's a little less. But yeah, that worked out. It was like a beautiful trade. It was super simple. You can see our entry was like spot on right there at the top, and that's what we did. So yeah, this is what I want to show you guys. I want to keep you guys updated with everything. Today price just moves crazy and I was like bouncing around. Of course, all these buys I was looking to take, but honestly I would rather take them down here. And I was not, it's just price was bouncing around doing whatever. But like I said, this is the first time that I'm actually live trading, trying to get everything situated. Next time we will be super prepared, but I do want to get you guys some videos out. Make sure I'm giving the value. Make sure you can see the process. Again, I'm taking you on the journey. So if I blow these or if I pass them, I'm gonna pass. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pass. It's simple. Just follow your plan. And also I'm implementing the new 1 minute strategy. I always traded the 1 minute, but traded before I learned how to trade the higher time frame. So understanding the higher time frame, the 1 hour, and how those things work for me, and then aligning the 1 minute, understand the direction. I'm very confident that I can do that. But today we'll go back, collect a lot more data on this. Some of this stuff I wanted to collect data on live, but I'm very confident at the same time. But forward testing as well, and I'm on the challenge side to say, you know, it is what it is. You know, in the hour time frame did show nothing today, so we actually caught crazy buys today, which is beautiful, which we actually could have maxed out up here. But at the end of the day, we got exactly what we wanted. We got out around here, price played around, we got another expansion, and go from there. So I hope you guys like this video. Let me know what you want to see more of. But these live trades are coming updated every week, whether it's me on the charts at the computer or it's me vlogging, talking to y'all, recording screenshots, all that stuff like that, and updating you on when I pass them, payouts, going from there. I want to hold myself accountable. I want to try to hold me accountable, and I want to make y'all better and see the process of a professional trader with professional profits. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Let me know, leave a comment, and I appreciate all y'all who've been showing love. Let's